I hate this part. I think you guys can hear me, but I haven't seen it come through on Facebook yet. So I don't want to run the risk of talking to nobody. So let's see. There I am. Okay, there I am. All right, it's official. Hi, how are you guys today? Thank you for tuning in. I'm coming to you today with Q&A. We've had a lot of questions, and I said this last week, we've had a lot of questions come in about basically just, they know that Hilo is a powerful tool. They know that they can do things that they could probably do a lot of things that would save them time and just make their business run a lot smoother, get more clients, actually up their prospecting game, but they don't know where to start. And I understand that. I totally get it. There's a lot to learn, and everybody's trying to cram this into little pieces of their life. So I'm hoping that this video and the video series that I'm kind of doing, I'm taking these Q&As when I don't have like specific questions. I just try to take the essence of what people are asking or what people are looking for and try to put them into these weekly videos. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice a little bit. What I wanted to show you today was, this is all like, so this series was, so last week I did a video on using scripts. So I'm kind of taking this, how can you save yourself time? Like, that's really what I want to show you guys, because everybody's trying to do this in small bunches of time. And how can we make that time more efficient? And how can we make it more effective? So, and there's a lot that we can do. And one of them is using video. So, and if you think about this, let me step back. Using video and using it in a way where you're not recreating it every single time you send it. How can we create things? That's kind of the theme of this little series that I'm doing, is how can we create materials and assets that we can use over and over and over again and save ourselves time. So when you have someone DM you on Instagram, or you have somebody, you get somebody's email for the first time, or someone says like, you know what, send me more information on that. You don't have to go put it all together. What can you do? How can you carve out like one day, right? So if you have 2 hours to work in a day, how can you make that 2 hours work for you over and over and over again? That is the name of the game. And that is the name of online marketing, right? Is how can we do more with less? So what I wanted to show you today is, getting you used to this concept of creating things that you can use forever, or at least for a period of time, and then you update them over time to make them more relevant to what you're doing at the moment. The other thing that you can do here is with Hilo, you can share everything that you make with your team. So you're making that available. So if you're a leader, and even if you only have 5 people on your team, or you only have 4 people on your team, how can we make those 4 people more empowered and more productive? Everybody's pretty much fighting with the same thing, this lack of time, lack of focus, not knowing exactly what to do or what to send. So we all know that, if someone says that they're interested in something, well, why would we want to take any more time than is necessary in getting it to them, right? We want to get it to them like instantly. So I want to show you today just how you can create something that you can package up and have for yourself. And then your downline can use it as well. What you can do is you can showcase this as it's almost like a 3-way call. How can we take what we do offline, how can we take that and do it online? That's the name of the game. So I want you to start thinking like that, right? How can we not have to get on the phone with every single person? While that's wonderful, and maybe a step in that direction, but how can we do more with things that are already created, and that then it's scalable, right? You can be sending this out to 50 people. You don't have to be on 50 phone calls. Maybe you can get 50 phone calls down to only 10 phone calls, but you still have a bunch of people sign up out of the 50 that didn't get on, that weren't part of the 10. So that 40 out there. So how can we do that? And one of the things that we can do is you can use our templates as templates that you can email to people, or you can send links. So I'm going to show you today, I'm going to share my screen, show you how we can create a really simple template and we can send it to people, and how we can use it in a way that I think a lot of people are not using it. A lot of people use it for sales, product information, which is fabulous, but how can we up that game a little bit, right? How can we create a video where you tell the story, tell your story, tell the story of your brand, tell the story of other people on your team, make it general enough so that if people share it, that it's applicable. It's not like, hi, join me, it's join our team. So how can you position yourself as a leader? Or are there videos of your leaders that they've already made available to you that you can insert into your own like little mini sales page? So I'm going to share my screen, and this one. All right, so here we are in Hilo, and we are going to, excuse me, we are going to go to the email template builder. So we'll go into the template builder. And this is where we'll create our template. Now I'm going to create a really simple one that, you know, just to give you guys the idea of how this would work. We'll call this sales pitch NL video. And you could call this whatever you wanted. Under here, I'm making this personal because while I create it, I like to keep them personal so nobody on my team gets confused where they're seeing things that are, you know, under construction kind of. I don't want them to do that. Like I want them to get a finished product. So I keep it personal until I'm done, and then I release it to everybody. And then I might put it in my Facebook group or email out to everybody like, hey guys, just letting you know there's a new template in there. This is what it'll be used for. Or maybe it's a great thing to do like a Facebook Live or some sort of training on. Get people interested, show them you are creating things for them. And then they will feel like they should be using it. And if they're using it, then they're out there marketing your business. So we get a lot of questions about like, how can I keep my downline motivated? This is one of them. Create material for them. We have teams in Hilo who are doing tremendous business, and they have seen 30 to 50% increases in their team's performance since using Hilo and providing them with this type of information. So it's really powerful, but you have to use it. So showing you just how we would go about creating something like this. So first, I would create that video, and I'm either creating it myself or someone on my team provided it to us. And here's one way that you can do it. So what we could do is we could put this at the top. We could put a title up here that maybe said, you know, and when we can make all of this up, right? Like how can we make a sales page? And it could be, you know, I'm not going to get specific with companies, but, you know, we're going to just say business opportunity. Here, I might say a little bit about it. I might just go into just a little bit about my story and why this opportunity is amazing. Highlight 3 things. Because you want to keep it short and snappy at the top, right? And we'll just make this a little bit bigger so it looks better. You want to keep it short and snappy. You want it to be bullet pointed, you know, just that kind of like this, this, and this, these 3 things. So, you know, we'd be like, thing 1, thing 2, thing 3. Just catch their eye. Don't make it too complicated. Maybe I'll do this. Don't make it too complicated or too wordy. We want them to see it and be drawn into it. And then now is our video. So now I'm going to add this here. So now I have my video here. Now, we're not actually embedding the video. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of trick it so it looks like it's embedded in there, but what it is it's linked out to a YouTube video. So what I would do is I would have a video, I would record a video. Best practice is keeping them under 7 minutes just to keep people's attention span. If you can't keep it under 7, keep it under 12. Those are just tested numbers for how long people can pay attention to something. And this is, you know, this is the next, this is one step in the process, right? So you talk to them, or maybe gave them a little bit of a spiel, or you reached out to them, they reached out to you on social media, they responded to one of your posts, something like that. So they have a little bit of information. Maybe they don't know what your company is yet. Maybe they don't know exactly what your opportunity is, but they're intrigued, which I highly recommend kind of going in that realm rather than being your company. Talked about that with the Ad to Care sad debacle. To build your own personal brand. So draw them in with your personal brand, and then, but have something for them to view when, you know, and you can put the link to this template in your bio in Instagram, because every template that's created in Hilo is housed online. So it's an HTML template, so you can take the link and put it into any browser. So if you link out to it in your bio, on your Facebook bio, whatever, or in your Instagram bio, they click on it, they'll just go to this page, and it's a video of you talking about your opportunity or how they can get in touch with you again. So this can be a really powerful tool. Start thinking about the possibilities of it here. Now, coming in here, now I have my video, I've uploaded it to YouTube. What I would do is I would grab the thumbnail of this. I would just screenshot this page, crop out the picture, which I've already done, and then I would upload it to my gallery. So from here, I would just click the little gallery thing, click here, and then under, it's on my desktop, demo thumbnail, I would open that up. Come on. That's a really big file. Right, this photo is too large. So I'm sorry about that. I will have to reduce the image size in order to get it to post. But you would take a screenshot, cut it down, and then add that to, and we can use one of these just testers here. We'll use this as our thumbnail just to show you. But what I would do, because what's important is how you link out to the video, excuse me. I just don't want to take up too much time on this video I don't want to take up too much time where I don't want to have to go in and reformat the photo. That's just going to take me a second, and I don't want to take up too much of your time because it's not that important. All we have to do is just cut the photo down. So, but from here, what we would do is I'd click on content. So I'd select this block, click on content. Now here is where I can put a link on the image. So when I have the image here of my thumbnail, the thumbnail then will look like a YouTube, the YouTube thumbnail. So it'll look just like this, right? So it has the little play button where people will naturally think that it is meant to be played. On the link, I would grab a copy of this. So I would click the share on my YouTube link. I would copy this to my clipboard and then go back. And now I would link the image to this. So what that means is when I click on this, when I click on this image, it's going to take me to that video. So it's just going to take me right to that page. So when you make this look just like the thumbnail and then you click it, your users, the people who are viewing this, will naturally think, oh, I just click on the image. And then it'll just take them to a YouTube video, which is actually what happens in these pages anyway. Because you can't email out a video, there's not really much of a difference. So from here, I can keep these buttons. I can tell a little bit more. Maybe down here is where I might get rid of the button, the title, just have a little bit of text here. And then put, maybe it's another title. And then it might be, you know, to learn more, you know, want to hear more? Book a call with me. Now, I could take this block and I could put in just a button. Book your discovery call. So now you've sort of pre-qualified people with this template. By having this up, and then you can have, you know, you can put your signature in here if you choose, you know, you can put your signature block down at the bottom. And so I could drag that down there and have my name and everything down there. I could change all of my colors. We've gone through this in the other styling and email template videos, but just to sort of let you know that you click the style button, you select whichever block you want to style. There are, this will make it universal or this will make it specific to that block. So if I only want to change this button, but I have other buttons that I want to be a different color, I would have it here selecting to the one. And then this one is global. So it means all the buttons on this page will be this color, whatever color I choose. So I could choose a button color and then a font color. And then I can change the background. Maybe I want to make that something like this. You know, you can play around with that however you like. Yeah, so now I save this down. There we go, we got the success message. I saved down my template, and what I can do now is I can go to my email templates page. So if I want to take this link and I want to send it out in Facebook Messenger, you can of course email this because it's an email template. You can email this out, no problem. You can just open up a new email here in Hilo and send it. You can also access these on your app. So please check out the email template section. If you create email templates, go to your Hilo app, go to the email templates button, which I believe is under more. I can tell you exactly, I think we call it more. You would choose, yeah, go to more and then templates. And then you could see my templates. And that's where you have your preview links. You open them up and it's going to open it up in your browser. So you could copy that link from your browser and paste it into anything from right from the app. But here, so I have my new template. Here's my sales pitch video. And now I can hover over these three buttons and three dots and then click external link. Now when I get, oh, that's my bad. I could click external link and copy that link if I know I want it, or I can view the template and that's gonna open it up in a page in my browser, another tab in my browser. So this is what it'll look like. If I click this, it'll take me over to that YouTube page. I'm gonna stop this so we don't hear me talking. But it takes me right to that YouTube page by clicking on the image. This would be a thumbnail of that video. And then, so all I have to do is copy this link, copy it, and then I go over to my Instagram, I go over to my Facebook, I go over to whatever program, platform that I'm using that I want to send this to somebody. I just put that in, or I can put this in my bio and make this, you know, when you say like link in bio, you want to learn more, link in bio, use this link. And then they just go to a page that looks just like this and they click on this to book their discovery call. Oh, you have to link out to your calendar. That would be one step that I forgot. So in here, the same way that we did the linking to the video, you would link to your calendar. So that's all you would do. You would just link that button. I will show you that just so this is a complete video of steps of what you would do to make this template. I will just show you 1 second. Here, so now if I click on book your discovery call, Now it's giving me button block under content. It's giving me the button block. And then this is where I would paste the link to the calendar that I want them to book a call with me on. Yeah. So, and then all I would have to do then, I can go back in and edit my template and make it shared once I'm happy with it. Then just send out a blast to my entire team telling them, hey guys, just letting you know, I created a new template. This should be used to do X. They can also go in, edit the template, and put their own video in if they want to. So they could take this template where maybe all of the language and everything, all the hard stuff is done all around them, and they just take their, all they do is just take their cell phone, record a video, give them some parameters, tell them if you want to record your own video, this is how you do it, keep it under 12 minutes, tell your story, blah, 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 and then upload it. And you can just point them to this video, you know, then you can say like, here are instructions here, you know, Nicole, the founder of Hilo, went through all of the steps. And here's the video. If you want to change your video link, your video in your template, just go through the steps that she did here. It's that simple. It really is easy. It's just about knowing what you want to say. That's usually where people get tripped up. And what I would say to that is, what do you say on the three-way calls? What do you say when you actually have a conversation with somebody? How can we take that conversation offline and bring it online? And how can we get people a little bit more qualified in the process before they come to you and you're spending your individual time on them? And that's not to say that, we love phone calls and we love having calls with people, but when you're having a call and they're already brought down the path with a video, with some information, then you're qualifying them. They're making a choice then. Your job is a lot easier if they've passively watched a few things and then they've made a choice to follow up with you and they've made a choice to book a call with you. Doesn't mean you don't follow up. Of course you do. You follow up and you say like, hey, how did you like that video? Can I answer any questions for you if they don't book the call? But now like, okay, they watched the video, but they didn't book a call. All right, let me see. So try this out. I would love to know your results. I'd love to know what you think about it. If you have any questions, you can always hit me up in this group. You can submit them as well to our ticketing system. Just you can find that under the FAQ in Hilo. But have a great day, guys. I hope you find this useful, and I will talk to you guys all soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.